Hello everybody, you're welcome to this episode. And today's episode is a very special one because I have heard an interesting story and an inspiring story. I don't want to be selfish because I know anybody who clicks on my channel or anybody who's a subscriber to my channel deserves an inspiring story. I'll be sharing an inspiring story with you, and it's about a friend of mine who is trying to go to Europe. I mean, he has a lot to tell us, and I can't do much of the talking alone, so I'll let him to introduce himself to us. My friend Seth, you're welcome to the Possibility Center.
Thank you very much for this opportunity. Hi guys, how's everyone doing, man? Yeah, I'm Wisdom from Ghana. I was born and raised in Kumasi, Tafort. That's where I raised up. One day I just decided to move out from home because things were very hard. We don't have any parental support or anything, so I and my brother, we decided to move out from house and see how this life goes on or be like.
Okay, so it means because of hardship from home, that is the reason why I decided to move out.
Yeah.
So can you tell me what motivates you in life? What motivates you in life?
Yeah. What motivates me in life is when I compare my past, my present and my future. That keeps me going. That's encouraged me to move forward. Yeah. Whenever I compare those things, I see that I have a lot to do. So I need to move forward. That encouraged me to move from home because I know that there is tomorrow. Yes.
Like, what is in the past? I really want to understand this, and my viewers also want to understand, like, what is in the past that motivates you? Is there something specific you like to talk about in your past that motivates you, something specific? That really motivates you to be on this journey?
There are a lot of things going on, you see. As raising up from broke home or
The broken home.
yeah,
Does that mean the marriage didn't work out?
the marriage didn't work out.
Broken home, okay.
Separating parents.
Parental separation.
Yes, sir. Mom live the other side, dad live the other side. And they are not good in financial too.
Financially, they are not what to do financially. Yeah.
Kids are many and other stuff. See. So whenever you try to approach them or to ask them for money, whenever they open their eyes or they open their mouth or something like that, you feel something extraordinary. I don't know if you know what a pastor or what I'm talking about.
I know that I understand exactly what you're talking about, and the feeling of you wanting something and your parents don't have
it.
And even going to them to ask for it, you are even feeling pity for them.
Yes, sir.
And so I really understand. I really resonate with this kind of story because I also had a similar background. Whereby things are not so good, but by the grace of God, we've been able to move to where we are right now. So that's the reason why I really your story is really inspiring me. Now, since you told me it's been 2 years since you left home Ghana. You left Ghana up to now.
Yeah.
So how has the journey been so far?
So far good, man. As long as we live, it's good, man. Because we started with many.
Yeah, we started with many.
Yeah, then we are here alone. I and my brother, we are here alone.
Yeah, so like what happened during that journey? What happened? Take us through some of the experiences you had during that journey. I think there are some interesting things that happened on that journey. Take us through some of them.
We left Ghana on 17th November. Equivalent to two or 3 years now. Is it 2 or 3? 17th November. It's 2 years, right?
November, which year?
2017 or 2016?
2017. Since it's been 2 years you spent on the road, so 2017.
2017.
Yeah.
We left Ghana with 5 people.
All from Ghana, from Kumasi?
Yeah, from Kumasi. We left Ghana with 5 people. we are all friends living in one hood.
Yeah.
So we decided to move up. One went home when we get to Mali.
Mali, okay.
Because the journey starts from Mali. And there you begin to see that, hey, you have left home. Because we passed Cote d'Ivoire. And Cote d'Ivoire is like Ghana. You see similar things, communication. But when we get to Mali, say that, yeah, we are far from home.
Now that the real journey begins.
Yes. Our plan was to pass Cote d'Ivoire, Mali, Mauritania, then Morocco. So when we get to Mali, we try Mali, then from to Mauritania. On the last border to Mauritania, there the journey started. I was only having a voter's ID card, Ghanaian
Ghanaian ID card.
Yeah.
Like that, that's an ID card from Ghana.
Yeah, because all my brothers were prepared to go for the journey, but I wasn't much interested. So he left with 3 days. Then I decided that I'll go. By the time they have all finished their passport,
like they were really prepared.
Yes.
But you are not so much prepared.
I just decided I'll go. And they said, I don't have passport, how can you go? And we called one brother in Cote d'Ivoire. He told me that, yo, if you are the voter's ID card, I'll be West Africa. You can work with it, so there's no problem. So what makes me believe that after crossing Cote d'Ivoire border, gives me hope that, oh, I can use it to travel anywhere. So far as
it's in Africa or West Africa.
Yes.
You can just move with the voter's ID card.
Yes. So I get hope with that then. So by the time we get to Mali, last border to Mauritania, I forget the border's name. They told me that Mauritania and Ghana doesn't have visa-free or any relationship.
There's no relationship between Ghana and Mauritania to move freely like that.
Yes, so it came like my brother only are going, and I will be left there.
At the border.
So it became a serious situation.
So that means when that happens, either you go back home to Ghana, or what happened then?
My decision was, if I go back home, I'm going to make a passport and come back again.
Okay.
Because
it's like your mind is made up.
Yeah, that I will not stay in Ghana again.
Okay. The situation in Ghana is not favorable to you.
Yes. So it became a serious situation that all my brothers were sad and all that stuff. Then we met a guy over there. He's those people at border do change currency and sell some
Yeah, I know those kind of people. They're always on the border to sort you out very fast.
Yes.
In case you have some cash you want to change to other guy. I experienced that when I was traveling from Ghana to Togo.
Yeah.
They are also there a lot.
Yeah, there a lot. So he told us that he can help us with that. If you are able to pay about 18,000 Udia.
Udia.
Yeah, that's Mauritanian money.
The Mauritanian money. Udia. So in case you are watching, something you have to take home is the currency of Mauritania is called Udia.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Me, this is the first time I know that. I never knew about it.
I and my brother, we decided, then we agree with him, then we pay 18,000. The agreement between us that he's taking me to be the border. Yeah. To be the border. So I can meet the bus in front of them. But fortunately, when I sat on the bike, we have traveled about 3-4 hours. Whenever we meet someone during that desert and we ask him, does he know the road? They speak Bambara and I don't understand the
Bambara, that's the language of the local people at Mauritania.
Not by the border between Mauritania and Mali.
They speak Bambara there.
Bambara.
And you never understand. You don't understand that language.
I don't understand, but
you are from Ghana. You speak Twi and English.
And English. So I used to look at their body language and their signs. Whenever the guy asks, no, he can't receive a good answer.
The answer, yeah.
You keep on going. I've sat on the